Hello everyone, I'm Lauren from Bronner's Christmas Wonderland, and today I'm going to show you how to make a twine ball ornament. This is a very simple craft to do, but I think you're going to love the rustic look it can give your tree or centerpiece. To start, you're going to need a hot glue gun, scissors, twine, and an ornament you would like to work with. Here I'm going to be using one of our clear 2 5/8 inch ornament. We sell them here in a set of 8. But you're welcome to use any ornament of any size or color you wish. I also recommend using a marker and something to corral your ornament so it doesn't roll around the table on you and have a chance of falling off and breaking. Now that you're ready to go, you're going to want to start by removing the top off the ornament. Be extra careful that once you do remove it, that you don't cut yourself on the rim of the glass. Sometimes it can be extra sharp. Now we're going to start by working on the bottom of the ornament, so it's good to find the center of it. Now I have a hard time, so this is where your marker will come in handy if you're using a clear ornament. You can take the marker and drop it straight in and just make a little mark. And now we can begin. Dab some glue right over your spot. Take your twine and place the end of your twine right on the dot. Press and hold for a few seconds, that way you can make sure it has time to dry and keeps the twine secure. Now just place another dab of glue right next to the first one. Take your twine and roll it. Glue it down. Try and get it as close as possible. You don't want any glass showing through the ornament. Place a little bit of extra glue here. It looks like my twine is fraying a little bit. And again, place some glue. Just a dab. Twine, press and hold. Now, depending on the type of glue gun you have, you just want to make sure it doesn't get too hot. You don't want to burn your fingers when you're holding down. Now, the one I'm using does not get too hot, so I'm very okay to hold it right on my skin. It doesn't even burn. But now, one downfall to having a gun like that, the glue does dry really fast on the glass, so you just have to try and work faster. You're just continuing to work in a circular motion by rotating the ornament, dabbing on glue, and make sure you keep that twine nice and tight, and glue fairly often, that way when the ornament's done the twine doesn't come off the ornament. Another thing to note is when you're making your little dabs of glue, don't use too much, because when you press down the twine on top of it, the glue can leak out from underneath, and then it can harden on the outside of the twine, and then you'll be able to see it and it won't look very pretty. So it's always good to just use just enough. And try and make sure you put the twine on top of it instead of like next to it and having it stick all over the place. As you can see, things are starting to come together rather nicely. And so what you'll do from there is you just keep doing the same thing, going around the ornament, and you're going to work all the way up to the top of the neck. Now once you've covered your entire ornament, you'll cut the twine, but make sure you leave yourself a little extra tail here, because what you're going to do with that, you're going to tuck it down in, and then you're going to take your top, and you're going to place it back on. and that securely fastens the twine so it doesn't come loose. So now that you know how to do that, you can get a little bit more creative with what you want to make. Here I used the same technique and I made a bird's nest ornament. I just covered the bottom half of the ornament and I used a few extra pieces of twine and I crisscrossed them to give it a more natural look. And then inside I used Spanish moss and painted stones that I painted a robin's egg blue, and they look like little eggs. And there you have it, the twine ball ornament. Thank you for watching.